The arts are alive and well here in Tustin Unified School District. Events like the Jazz Cafe, featuring student artwork for sale and student jazz performances, and the Tustin Student Film Festival, which showcases and celebrates the skill and creative talent of our very own TUSD student filmmakers, are great opportunities to highlight the amazing things our students and staff are accomplishing together. Many of our students receive awards throughout the year for their creativity and talented artwork. Recently, 3 student artists at Beckman High School were recognized. Meena Senapathi was named the Orange County Artist of the Year for Computer-Assisted Visual Arts. Camden Ho and Ryan McGarity were also recognized as finalists in the same category.
I'm Meena Senapathi. I'm currently a junior at Beckman High School right now, and my specialty is photography. And I really am drawn to this art form because I often say it's like my second way of communicating with people, and it's the way words can't really express what I want to say. I was recently honored as Artist of the Year of 2022 for Digital Assisted Arts. I got the phone call and I was like ecstatic. I couldn't contain my excitement. I was literally jumping around everywhere. And I typically just don't really show my work to other people unless it's obviously my teacher or my close friends. And the fact that someone understood what I was trying to create with my work, it really meant a lot to me. Pretty in Pink, it was actually centered around this princess phone that I thrifted in Newport Beach, and it was basically a commentary about internalized misogyny, because that's something that I grew up with a lot, and it really affected me throughout my life. And there is a person reaching over to the princess phone, and surrounding the princess phone is a bunch of things that are deemed feminine products, and they all kind of represent different stereotypes towards the female sex. The reason the phone is in the middle is because the person is trying to reach over and make this connection to themselves that they've shunned for such a long time, because this person has grown up thinking that feminine products make you inferior, because this stems from the idea that the male sex is superior to the female one in every way. But they've cleared this path from themselves, and they're now trying to make a connection with this part of themselves that they've shunned for so long. I really want to be a teacher, like a high school teacher or a professor, and I want to teach other kids and support them and show that art is a viable path in life. And we need artists in our lives, and we need people who keep on creating art. It's what makes life worth living. We need people to encourage these young kids to choose that path in life, and I hope one day I can be that person for someone.
Hosted by the Orange County Department of Education, the OC Arts for All program is designed to showcase and celebrate student art and introduce students to a wide range of creative expression. This year, 23 TUSD students have been selected to have their artwork showcased at Crystal Court in South Coast Plaza on Saturday, May 28th. We caught up with a few of the students and art teacher, Miss Moreno, to tell us a little bit about the arts here in Tustin Unified.
It feels really good to have my piece selected, because it's out of everyone, they saw mine and they thought it was really cool and they want to show off my piece, and it just makes me feel really good. Well, it was something that I made in the beginning of the year, and I was just kind of messing around with it. I had gone on Pinterest and I had found a door handle that had an octopus, and it was a brass door handle, and I was like, that would be such a cool mug handle. So then I was like, let me try and make it. So I made a slab cup, and then I just sculpted the handle and added it on. I really like the feel of getting to build something from materials that come from the ground, and it's really cool being able to sculpt with my hands, and it's very therapeutic as well.
I've never drawn myself other than stick figures when I was little, and I think drawing myself now, it definitely brought out my natural features that I have that I didn't really notice before until I started drawing it. It is very surprising, but also a joy to have my artwork presented, because I've had one artwork get submitted into the OC Fair a couple years ago, and that felt really nice. And then especially now with my art growing, it's definitely really nice, or a nice feeling to have my artwork submitted again.
I feel the continued support of the arts. I mean, these students really, really love this creative outlet where it's not so much like a typical academic. It is an academic class, but it's not a typical. It's very authentic in the manner that there's no yes or no, select this or that, write this. It's produce, produce, produce. And so we're very focused on the fact of the process matters more than the product. And so having students be able to see that it's not going to take you 1 week, 2 weeks, it's going to take you time to be able to grow your skills, and being able to see your skills grow over a year, or even if they have me again next year, 2 years, being able to compare and contrast how they've done before, they really start to see that change, and then they start to challenge themselves. And I feel like that boosts their confidence in being able to say, you know what, it may not be good in math, science, or reading, writing, but you know what, art's my thing. This is totally where I excel. This is where I'm expressive. This is where I'm able to put my own design and really just show what I know in their work. So that's what I really appreciate about the arts, and I just want that continued support to really help these students grow.